Welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean, in helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So it's that time again. It's time for our monthly Tarotscope readings for June 2022 for the North Nodes by sign and house. Now, if you're unfamiliar with your North Node, there's going to be a link in the description box below where you can get some more information. And again, the reason I use your North Node by sign and house as opposed to your sun, moon, or ascendant sign is it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's the path that you should be moving towards and learning in this lifetime. So let's get started on the readings. This is going to be your monthly Tarotscope reading for June 2022 for everybody with their North Node in Pisces and or the 12th house. And while I'm shuffling and connecting to the energies, I would like to invite you to take some deep breaths, relax into the reading if you wish to close your eyes, and just kind of open up your energy field to receive any information that's going to be most pertinent and relevant to your life. So I'm going to connect the energies and we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Pisces and or the 12th house. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and this side represents the second half of the month from the 16th on. I did a book divination for all the North Nodes, again, using the book Astrology for the Soul by Jan Spiller. And what came up for you big time this month is embracing the unknown and embracing disorder and chaos. And you know, it's interesting. It might when you think of chaos, you think of you know, something that is really negative. And of course, you know, we want order in our life and whatnot. But remember, orderliness is your South Node, and order is good in this life, but you're being told, you know, like looking at the unknown is very scary for most people, you know, like going out, like someone, you know, going on, you know, a journey of like, I'm going to move to a different country, or I'm going to like take on a new job, or, you know, the unknown is very scary. And what I mean by embracing like chaos is not that you embrace chaos in your life, but when situations come up, it's like, for example, you know, a person that has went through like an earthquake or something like that, and then they come back and then they have to get their living space in order again. It's chaos. And so it's like, but embracing it in the way of not letting it throw you, because what ends up happening is we can face situations when we have this North Node. We can face situations sometimes that can seem on the surface so overwhelming, both, emotionally and physically, that you can go into like a shutdown mode, So there's usually two reactions that humans have in situations of stress and chaos. They either click into like superhuman thinking and strength and resilience, or they freeze, or it's like the fight or flight. Simply put, it's like fight or flight, right? And so in this lifetime with this north node, is you're being encouraged to, whatever you're going through. A chaotic situation could be like something emotionally you're going through, that I see here with the reversed King of Cups. It's like an emotional situation that seems, it's uncomfortable, it seems chaotic, and like it's there's like these unknown factors. And what you're doing is, when you embrace it and moving forward and having the courage to take steps into it, um, instead of letting it overwhelm you, you're going to find that it's going to be a lot better for you. Because see, that's what, the Pisces in the 12th house is: the unknown. It's the great void. It's moving toward, things that are not structured, But see, that is where creativity is. That is where magic is. All of that is it's not found in, yeah, it is found in the everyday mundane things, but it's connected to that great unknown structure of, like, yeah, like you could explain a rock formation geologically, but then when you break it down, into quantum particles, then you're right there into that, that unknown and chaos. So getting back to, on a more practical level, I feel like this first half of the month, there's going to be a situation where you are going to feel like you don't really have it under control. And see, that's what this North Node is. It could throw you into situations, and you probably have felt this all your life, where there's situations you feel like that's out of your control. And it's just simply getting you to feel comfortable in working in that realm, being comfortable with the uncomfortable. So in this first half of the month, there's going to be a situation that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. It could be like a situation that's going to have an emotional component, and it's going to require you to actually let down your mental guard, which in turn lets down your emotional guard. And the way you're going to do that is, with this Two of Wands here, this is your way forward. You have the reversed Page of Swords and the reversed King of Cups. So letting down your emotional guard, letting down your mental guard. And then with this Two of Wands, this is looking and planning for your goals for the future. Like going into the unknown, but it's not, you're making the unknown known. So when you take steps forward into moving toward your goals, yes, there are unknown factors, there are unknown outcomes, but the way you make the unknown known is by moving forward, planning, or I should say planning, moving forward, planning, moving forward, planning, moving forward. Those steps, not just staring into the void, but making plans and then moving into that unknown. So your goals, that's how your way out of it. So whatever the situation is, I feel like, it's going to be like that is your way out, is just moving toward your goals and being able to detach emotionally and being able to detach, mentally. And part of that is, some of you are going to do this, better than others. With the Four of Wands reversed, it does have an element of, possibly some instability regarding home and family. It could be some instability, regarding, uh, celebrations, like at a time when you want to celebrate, and it might be, but it doesn't have to be this way. And as I said, the key for you this first half of the month is, no matter what you're dealing with, face it without fear, walk toward it. Don't let it become a bigger monster than it is in your mind. Okay, again, the Page of Swords reversed. Don't let it become an emotional monster than it has to be. And the key for you is planning and just taking steps forward into the future. Now, the second half of the month, I see a lot of you are going to accomplish this. And I see we have the reversed Queen of Wands moving into the Wheel of Fortune. And so what this is that you, because of whatever goes on the first half of the month, I want you to really take care of your energy field. Your emotional and physical energy are going to be really, really important, because there is a chance that whatever it is you're facing this first half of the month could take its toll energetically on you a bit. And so how are you supposed to take care of that? Okay, two things. We have the Three of Cups, so we're talking about definitely like self-care. Do things the second half of the month that bring you joy, that bring you pleasure, self-care. And then we have the Magician upright. Okay, the other thing to do is two things. Not only do things that are of a creative nature, but this could mean actually doing something like working your personal magic, meaning that it could be, you're dealing with this in, like personal affirmations, however it is, but definitely moving toward your personal creativity, working your magic in this lifetime, keeping a self-care, okay, because you're going to take care of your energy field. And I feel like you are going to move forward big time. I feel like for a lot of you, by the end of the month, by the end of June, it's almost like with death reversed, it's like burying something burying it once and for all, also moving out of really stuck and stagnant energies into a feeling of like transformation, definitely like moving forward. And so remember the keys for you. The keys for you this month, the first half, focus on your goals of what you want to do. Don't release mental tension, release emotional attention, because there's some things you're dealing with that are heavy, but focus on your future. And then the second half of the month, it's all about taking care of your energy, self-care, moving in toward your creativity. And also, I should mention with the Magician, it's also working on gaining more skills in your life. That's part of this working. So working your magic is gaining new skills in whatever it is you want to do in your life. All of that, because that helps you focus on the positive. And that is what is going to help you battle any demons in your life that you need to move forward from and bury, okay? And that's going to move you towards success. With this Wheel of Fortune, there's a lot of really positive things that could come from this, moving forward through the summer and into the fall and to the end of the year. So anyway, I hope this reading resonated with you and you found value in it. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a personal reading and you'd like some more information on that, there's going to be a link in the description box below. And if you could hit that like button, it really helps out. It takes a second, but really makes a big difference in the algorithms. And also, feel free to reach out in the comments. I like to read them all and interact with you if you have any questions. So yeah, make it a great month out there. Go out there, face all the void, the mysteries of the void, and face all those obstacles, so-called obstacles in your life. And you're going to see that when you face them, they're not as scary as you thought. So Thank you so much. We'll see you on some more videos. Many blessings.